or maybe it could have been the first time they had the Nordschleife in it, and they had like yeah, I'm not sure if it doesn't matter what it was part of anyway. There was like, there must have been 4 parts, and the first 3 parts were like first sector. You had to just, beat the time on the first sector, and then the second part was the second sector, but you started like at the sector line. So you got to do the 3 sectors individually and repeat them. And then the 4th part of that was you had to do a full lap.
Have a go with a sig.
Have a full lap to finish without like going off. And I think that challenge is when I finally learned it after many years.
Go straight to 6 to 3 for a while.
Yeah, well, I think you had to do them in order, but once I got to sector 3, I finally got a chance to like do it repeatedly.
Yeah. Who's it that joined?
Andre.
Hola.
He said something after, so maybe he's going to do something or something, I'm not sure. Right, okay, where's my headset? Oh, there it is. I can't get the Moza to configure. Get this game to configure correctly for Moza.
Nah, mine doesn't.
Have you tried? Well, I suppose all you can do is set.
Some parts do manual configure, and you go to do that, and it doesn't really let you. It just goes. I think it takes you to the UPD and Project Cars thing, doesn't it?
It brings you to their website and shows you how to do it, which is you go into the settings in this, and you go to system or whatever it is, and you set the thing to Project Cars. You set it to 2.1, Project Cars 2.1, and Project Cars 2. Whereas I think AM or SimHub wants it differently or something. It wants Project Cars 1 the first one maybe, and then then all for UBD. Oh yeah, I think the game puts out both. Puts out UDP if it's told to. I used to have it off, but I think it still puts out shared memory at the same time. So, like my SimHub, not that I'm using it currently, but I did open the overlay the other day just to check all the SimHub stuff was still working, even though it's set differently, even though the UDP is enabled. And I can't remember if the first one's supposed to be Project Cars 1, which is now changed to 2, or if it's the other one. Anyway, regardless, SimHub still works, but this won't, or Moza won't see this as been set up correctly. Yeah, because like it says we can't auto-configure, we have to configure manually, shows you how to do it, and says just do it, like set those settings and maybe restart the game. And then it doesn't say anything more than that, but you'd imagine then the Moza software will just see it as now working and giving out the information and say configured. It doesn't.
It doesn't really matter, does
it? Some of the gear blocking and
that's right. Yeah, it does. Yeah, for that.
Well, only really for that one. There's 2 other ones as well. There's this like gear damping, and it's like something like the further you are from the red line, the more of this damping you will feel. So it kind of makes the shift a bit more like heavy or sluggish or something. For when you're near the red line, it's, I suppose, yeah, I don't know why it is, but I don't really like it anyway. And the other one is like a vibration that. It feels just generic, like every time you shift you get the same fucking vibration, but it doesn't feel like anything like I've ever felt in a real car, and I don't see why it needs telemetry if it's just kind of the same every time you shift. But anyway, I don't like that either, so. And the gear blocking one doesn't really work in AC, so I would like that one here, but if it works. I know this is an update for the Moza software.
Guess what?
What, you're not updating?
I'll let you take that one for the team.
Yeah. Well, I'm not running a wheel with it, so, but I'll let you know if it's. I haven't updated it yet, but I will.
Well, when I lost everything, I had to update because I had to basically do it, and
Yeah.
I fucking updated everything because I think there's two things: there's firmware and something else.
There's the program
And
itself, and then there's firmwares.
I updated everything. Fucking says yes, you've updated everything. So like, close it, open it again, and it gives you the pop-up. You need something that still needs updating. It's like, and then at the top you've got your versions, and it shows you. And I was just like, nah, you know what? It's working now. I'm not gonna keep trying to get fully up to date. Fuck that.
Yeah. There may have been some at one point where you couldn't get the newest ones because you had to get this other one somewhere in the middle. So it may have only let you pick up as far as a certain point, and then once you had that update, it would show you more newer ones. But yeah, that's still stupid. And I don't think I had to do that.
Mine says every time. I just, not that I really open it and go in for it, but anytime I go near, to maybe change the brake pressure, which I used to do, which I don't lately, because I changed the in-game sensitivity instead.
Yeah.
And occasionally I'll check my detox.
What pedals do you have?
CRP.
The Moses.
Yeah.
That is load cell, isn't there? There was a load cell upgrade for that one or something?
No, it's a load cell one.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to look up, guys.
I'm back. Hello, Dave. Hello, David. Sorry, Ben.
That's right.
Hi, Henry.
Hi, Duffy. You have a server? Have a lobby?
Not really. We're in a practice server at Deutschleipe.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I am Silverstone
Oh my god.
with the LMP
With what?
in Silverstone with these cars with the Genera G55 G58.
Oh, yeah. Is that P1?
Yeah, P1 Silverstone. But it is starting now the race.
Yeah. Leave it.
Yeah, I've got a 100 kilo load cell which I can't push into my head.
Yeah, they case of you hear me talking sharp the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sounded mad.
Well, I suppose if he thinks he was pushing that way, I'm telling he's pushing half of that. I wasn't trying to insult him, like, I can't push.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, yeah, I came up with Guy Jeremiah as well. He had new pedals obviously, but he just kind of set them up similar to his old ones. And actually, I did ask him how they were set up and stuff, but he didn't. I didn't actually. I presume that is exactly how he had them set up, the old ones. But I'm just thinking about it. It was quite strange setup, and it was weird that the old ones weren't like that as
Same
well.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was missing brake and accelerator the other night.
Missing them. Like they weren't
Yeah,
mapped.
like I think the brake actually. I think he said he was only getting 10%. I thought he was missing 10%, but no, he was only getting 10%.
Oh. He must have had that side of things sorted by when I was talking to him last, but he certainly had it set up what I would consider weird in terms of the physical pedal. Like he has a spring, but the spring was doing like most of the travel of the pedal, and possibly the stiffness as well. But then he had a like really noticeable step when it goes onto the rubbers at like a high point in travel. I think he said like 80% or something. But that's like having like a Logitech brake with no rubber and it just on the spring for most of it. You know, it's not very much weight and it's quite loose and it's not progressive. Getting it onto the rubber is what you want. Like I have a spring in mine. His does look longer. I don't know why it's that long and that it's actually able to do what his is doing. Mine, I have it's the travel of the spring itself limited, so it only moves just like maybe 5 mil on the actual pedal face of movement. Maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's about 10 mil on the actual pedal. Be less than that on the spring, but anyway, there's a bit of free movement at the start which doesn't register, but as soon as I touch the rubber, which is after that few mil, so it's like a pad gap or something, like a pedal that just has a little bit of, not play in it, but anyway, as soon as I touch the rubber, like if I just touch it, I can't see a pedal bar here, oh, hang on. Yeah, I could just touch it and get like literally 3-5% by just pushing through the spring to where there's actual weight, but not really pushing it, just resting my foot on it.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to do light braking, and then it's really progressive as well with the rubbers. Springs like aren't progressive, they're linear, but the rubbers are progressive. And then it's consistent, then there's no like steps or anything, it just gets stiffer and stiffer and stiffer. And I know where 80% is because that's where it gets to the point that I really have to push hard to get past it. And I think, anyway, the way Guy had it set up would have been quite weird. But maybe being close to what he used to use because of the limitations of the old pedal, he was just using it like that.
What the?
That kind of shit can make a difference as well.
Everybody crashing here.
You know, like you have run full HUD before, so like inside the steering wheel, you know, it'll show you a brake and your accelerator. Not the steering wheel, inside the speedo, like when you run, well, not full HUD, in-car HUD.
Telemetry HUD.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I went over today a second ago.
Oh, yeah, so I can get the brake to just register, but I can't really get it to go from just to a bit
La
more. Mine's just
policía.
or quite a lot.
And how is that with your, what's the physical feel of the pedal? What's going on with the pedal itself, not its output? Like is it real soft and then suddenly it ramps up, or?
Nah, it's pretty hard all the way. There is a difference from about like 90 to 100, you have to push harder.
And there's no, yours is on rubbers, but I have to do the whole way through, no spring.
Oh man,
No, there's a spring and rubber, I think.
Right, so the spring is what will compress first, so you maybe like me where it's pressing the spring first. Does it register anything in that spring bit? You should be able to feel like the spring compressing, and then where you go off the rubber, that's where there's the only step in mine, and it's from literally, I can push with my finger through the spring, but I can hardly push the rubber at all with my hand, like. It's a massive difference, which is why it's like a wall. I can just rest my foot on it and just get a tiny percent, or just push into it a little bit.
Oh no,
And
again
smoothly
safety
ramps
car, what the
in.
fuck?
The rubber, the spring's over the rubber, so it's spring and rubber from the get-go. Oh.
So there's no step in terms of a different feeling
actually,
in the pedal. It's just progressive.
There is no. Oh, the rubber. Oh, the rubber's. Sorry, it's got a spring on the back of the. We'll call it the faceplate. So where the piston is, rod, and then the rubber's at the back of it. So the rubber's not inside the spring. So when you push the spring and the rubber move together to start with. Actually, no, sorry, the rubber, if I use my hand, the rubber moves slightly first, then the spring.
Really?
Okay.
The rubber must be really soft then, and the spring quite stiff. So you're actually really just using the spring there, rubber adding damping in your case, rather than with the rubber is by far the heavier part of my setting setup.
zipper at the end, obviously, when the rubber gets
Hijo de su madre!
Yeah, down the end, yeah, that's, say, the second half of your travel. If you can feel it getting, instead of being linear, if you know what I mean, being the same stiffness the whole way through, if you can feel it ramping in stiffness at some point, that's where the kind of rubber is getting well compressed. But that's what I have the whole way through from the start. That's kind of progression from,
Che
I know it's like a
pendejo.
wall that I can just rest my foot on for 3%, but it's still like I can push into it to 20%. Like, it's not a huge amount of travel, but it's a really progressive ramp up.
So you
which
say
is
your
actually
pedal's quite soft, but by the end it's really hard
soft in a way. Soft as in,
compared to the other
like,
the hard part.
yeah, but I mean, it's about 50 kilos to push it fully. It's still like the first half of it, yeah, I suppose you can push quite easy, and then it kind of really starts to, you need to push harder and harder. Springs don't have that progressiveness. Springs are kind of the same stiffness. Whatever stiffness it is to get it moving is the same stiffness it is the whole way through.
Until it bites.
Yeah, well, in your case, until the rubber is kind of, it must be quite a soft rubber or skinny or something that has a lot of ability to compress. Because mine are only short, each one, I think.
See, I'm just cruising. Maybe I can get it to just start easily. And then I can do, so I can kind of do 5%, then it's kind of like 20. It's hard to do like 10, I think. And then, oh. Yeah, I don't know.
There's no dead zone at the start anywhere, is it? It's just the same. It's
Yeah. There's just
spring.
like 3% dead zone. There's no dead zone in the field, there's no slot.
Yeah, okay.
Because obviously the spring is where it starts and the spring's always holding it tight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, is it? But your rubber does compress. Actually, you said the rubber compresses first.
Slightly, yeah. I just level up. Before I can see the spring compress, slightly rubber.
Take a picture of it.
Do a video would be better.
It's just thinking that.
Fuck. Like a demo. Do one.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Hang on, can I put the camera down here? Oh yeah, look at that. I can still only push like 20% into it with my hand, even like holding myself. Well, leaning over the top of the ring, I suppose. Not gonna
Oh shit.
Guy.
Yes, sir.
Hola, hola, guy.
I suppose
Fucking
that's in the
never
main
call me, sir. What an asshole.
Did you just
I
fucking say to me?
I would be, sir.
I got a Mr. Duffy, didn't
There you got your sir.
I? Did I?
Oh shit, I'm in the middle of the track. Oops. We're just talking about your pedals and pedals in general.
Yeah. I just took a video of my spring and rubber setup and me kind of pushing it so you can see.
Played up again? Did it play up last night, guy, or was that the day before?
What's that?
Your pedals in the not registering properly. Travel.
I was last night a little tiny bit, like the gas or the brake was slightly on, and so I had to recalibrate it. And then the night before that, and the night before that, my gas pedal was reducing the percentage, so it was like 8% down on throttle on the top. But I guess I better check that, huh, before I start. Probably a good idea. Let's see here. What lobby are you guys in?
The practice one at North Life.
Is
Life,
practicing in Noble Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that one.
GT3 Monza Story.
I'll just.
That little bit that you're touching at the beginning, Duffy, does that register anything? We'll call it the slack.
No, it does as soon as it
Oh.
touches the wall, but the free
Yep.
movement itself doesn't.
Oh, yeah. I can pretty much rest my foot on it without it working. Not like rest it hard, but have my foot on it. And I don't have to worry.
Yeah, it's not like the wall in mine, but then you've a little digital dead zone added just so that you don't get that 3% that I can get when I rest my foot on it.
Mine are good. Just tested them. GT1s.
Do you want to? Have you joined, guy?
I was about to. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Tell us if there's any other good lobbies we could join instead.
Well, I mean, are you asking me to host? Because I can do that too.
Oh, well, if you, I don't know, Duffy, do you want him to host or?
See if there's a good lobby, and if not, open one.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Be something acceptable.
We wouldn't ask that of you, guy.
Gen 1 GT3 at Monza Historic. P1s at Silverstone. F3 Brazil at Interlagos GP. Yeah, not much.
Open one if
I'll
you
do
think
whatever
so.
anyone else wants to do, I don't care.
Sucks I joined that server and I gotta reset everything.
Unless you guys just want a lap here. That's just nearly empty, not that matters.
Qualifying on. I'll set one up.
He said he'll only join your lobby if you do at least one rallycross.
What'd you say?
He'll only join your lobby if you do one rallycross for.
No, I'll join
It's like-
anyway.
It's like we all run GT3s, but we all have our own favorite cars that are outside of that, right? Or current favorites, really, but changes all the time.
Just things we enjoy driving, I suppose.
Yeah, the rallycross cars are awesome. I just have to switch my wheel, which is a pain in the dick. Not really, but I have to exit the game, re-enter, and if I'm the host, I can't really do that.
I should have trimmed out the start of it.
Guy,
Put in
did you create a
another-
lobby?
Yeah, I'm gonna make one.
Okay.
Actually pressing the brake with my foot. Since I can't move it with my hand.
Oh my baby, oh my baby. Oh, wow. Tangerine.
Some good directional work with the camera there, David.
You get a what? Mike.
Yeah,
Oh,
half the
trying to
video
get
is
that-
like doesn't have it in shot.
Yeah, I was trying to also move that wire from my rumble motor because the rubber's behind under that.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, the rubber's separate to the. It's not inside the spring there.
It's
Nah,
ready
it's
now?
actually at the back.
Almost.
Okay.
Ah. That spring's not super stiff though either. That's weird. Yeah, yours is just like a combo setup where it's probably not as progressive as pure rubbers would be because you're using a spring and rubbers. But they're both been used the whole way through, so travel. It looks like.
Yeah.
The thing with load cells is, do you have a hard end stop, or can you just keep pushing as hard as you can?
No, there is a hard end stop, and that's where I have. That's why I've had to, in the graph as a software, reduce it to 98, because if I have it on 100 and you can hit the brake to the hard stop and only get 98, you can then like ram on the hard stop and get 100, so it's a little bit dodgy.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that for 2% anyway. You could do that for like 80% up, where if your rubbers are stiff enough anyway, you'd hardly be moving at that point anyway, so yeah, you'd come to a dead stop. Load cells will still bend is the thing, so you, unless there's a separate locking thing for travel, like if it's load cell, it doesn't normally know, like,
Coming.
you do, I suppose. Yeah, your spring fully compresses. That's a hard stop.
I think it's a hard stop back somewhere. I don't think it's the spring.
Lobby's open.
Yeah.
If there is, it's only to protect. It can't be, because if it still registers beyond that by pushing further, which it should actually keep bending the load cell, a hard stop that's like mounted at frame wouldn't allow that. I reckon it's just your spring bottoms out. But that's where the hard stop is, but you can still keep pushing that's bent or bottomed out spring against whatever is behind it, which is the load cell basically. Which is why it still register.
Fuck, I can't really do it myself. I can't get my foot. Can't see. I don't think the spring. Oh, maybe the spring would bottom out. Kind of need someone else to look while I push it.
Sit the phone down like I did, resting against the other pedal. That's the second video I posted, is the camera sitting down against the throttle pedal, and I sat into my seat and pushed it. You'll see on mine, the one I pushed with the foot. The one I push with my foot, you'll see there's no physical stop. The rubbers will. I mean, I don't think they'll rupture. I don't think I'm strong enough to do that, but they'd like. That's when they stop moving. When they won't expand any further, is the hardest it'll get. But at that point, it's like it would be a smooth transition onto just the load cell.
Actually, you might be right. It might be the spring. Because the springs are cut flat, the flat face, they're not like a car spring round.
The wire itself isn't round, it's flat. Yeah, I know what you mean. They're like the ones
Yeah.
I bought from mine.
So actually, you're right, it might be that. I've
Probably
never
is.
even tried adjusting them. I've never tried changing the spring or the rubber.
Oh, do you know when I said at the start, do you have to buy the load cell separately? It's not that. You have to buy the rubber upgrade kit separately for your pedals, I think. Or it could be
I
the
think it
cheaper
came
version
with-
of the pedals.
May have come with a couple of different combos, and maybe even a different spring, but I just never tried them.
At this point, you're used to what you're used to.
Oh, it's just too hard. They're not easy ones. You've got to pull it all apart to change it. It's not an easy one to do, so I can't rock them.
Mine are pretty easy, and like I've changed them a few times. I hate twisting down springs before these, which also had like a small spring. You see, the spring of mine is only small. Like, there's no way I could use that for any significant amount of travel. Like, I can wind on the preloader, put more washers inside it to bottom it out completely, so it has no effect. But I like having that
What?
little bit of, just a little bit of movement, and then
What was the lobby guy?
Ranked clean racing.
Okay, Formula V10.
No.
Oh. I saw the name and I was like, no, that can't be it.
It says Formula V10, huh?
Yeah.
Lame.
oh yeah, I've gradually reduced this overall length or travel of the pedal, which you can see in mine there's different slots, like two different sections of rubber. But there's a spacer piece, and then there's a solid filler where I could have another piece of rubber.
Yeah.
And there's different stiffnesses as well. So if you have all stiffnesses, like all three slots, you're gonna get loads of travel. Because you just push through them until they're all real squashed where you can get stiffness. So gradually gone to what I have now, which is like I think it's there's three stiffnesses. I think this is a medium and a hard, and only two slots. So there's not a massive amount of travel, but lots of ramp up, lots of progressiveness. And I hit the 100%, which is only 50 or 60 of the actual capability of the pedal. But it's, or 50 or 60 kilos. 50% of the pedal is what it is. But the rubbers are simple pressing at that point. Not much, but they are, so it doesn't feel like there's any end stop. Just push down harder. Did you change yours around, Guy, at all, or did you? Even height-wise, actually.
No, I'll probably wait till after Christmas because I'm going to get the 3D printer and print proper haptic holders, because right now I have them zip tied and it interferes with my spring. So I have a little clip, you just pull it out, a little pin. I don't want to have to re-zip tie it, so I'll wait.
Did your pedal come with different stiffness rubbers and springs, Guy?
Yeah, 3 springs, 3 rubbers, and I'm on
Have you tried any of them?
just the double soft. Right now, I'm on both, because like I was telling Duffy last night, my other one was pretty soft, so I did double soft here to get used to it, and then slowly work my way into firmer. This is still a lot firmer than my others. So.
The last thing I was saying there, actually, Guy, the physical, the length of the travel is what you control by having soft or not soft rubbers in it. The strength, how hard you have to push to hit 100%. It doesn't matter what rubbers you have in it. You still have to, it's just whatever your software has that set to, chooses to like the strength or stiffness or whatever you want with it. But the rubbers having soft just means it's longer travel. If you put hard ones in, just
Right.
100% to kilo would be the same, but the travel will just be less.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I don't mind the travel right now.
Yeah, I have gradually reduced my travel. You see a video, it's like it's not super short, but it's not long either. But I found it's long enough that it feels like there's plenty of length to control, but it doesn't feel, when I had it longer, it used to feel like it took too long to get to 100%. It was like I'm having to push way further than I feel was necessary.
Right. Told you guys I had the Logitech Z55 surround sound, and I put Z906 speakers. They look better. They have the same speaker, but they have open ports on them, so they can't handle as much wattage. And I've blown every one up, all of them. So I ordered some Klipsch speakers that are slightly larger, but have better ratings. So they're actually over. Not really way over, but they're definitely over. These are rated at 50 watts per each RMS, and the Klipsch are 67 RMS. So, good.
Hey, you're never gonna hear us.
Yeah, I have you guys turned up. I have Duffy turned up for sure. I can barely hear him. Like, if you just get my attention, I can hear you, but if you're chatting, oh, there's no way. Like, very specific things that you can say that I'm, like, listening for. I can hear it, but I can't chat.
I was thinking, you did say you have like a solid bit at the end of your travel, do you? Or that little like break force. That last 20%, I think.
Yeah, it's actually about 20, maybe 30 to 20%. And so I'm feeling, basically, I am hitting the threshold of the spring and then have 20 or 30% left to push harder. It feels good.
Thinking just there, that's when I said the stiffness, it only changes the travel, the rubbers you have in it. I was thinking I always made sure to have mine stiff enough, or enough, get the rubbers stiff enough that they weren't bottoming out, like there was still a bit of movement in them when I was hitting my 100%. Like if I went to 100% aim load, I just only half of the pedal. If I turned the pedal up fully to 100%, I'd have to push twice as hard, and I'd probably need to put in stiffer rubbers so that it wasn't just bottoming them out. So that's why you've that bottomed out bit at the end where you've nothing left to give in any of the rubbers or spring around them. But if you just put in slightly stiffer ones, you'll keep most of your travel. But it'll not, shouldn't bottom out at the end.
Got it. Suppose I could put a phone down there too and show you, because it's like, it feels like I can't even squish the softest one very much. Like you don't see it squish too much. It's interesting.
I did mean to look up like videos or something of your pedals, just to get an idea in my head of exactly how they're working.
Yeah,
Which I have to do, but I will do
that. All right, I'm gonna go out.
Yeah. have a job?
He didn't know. Because I had 158 oil. God, that's more than
Yeah.
I think Guy actually did tell us that when he set up the lobby. Or he was reading it out and he did it. But I...
Yeah. Sorry, fucking camera. No. Which camera's the correct one? Oh, it's the one just before the passenger seat. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Yep. Third one.
There is only 3 now down. It's just like a cycle.
Hey, there's only 3.
Because interior view, or only interior views is on. So I've like dash, cockpit, and passenger.
So when that's forced on, Chris lifts his seat up outside the car, eh?
Yeah.
That'd be so annoying doing that all the time.
Yeah. And imagine, I think he only has to do it once per lobby,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah, true.
Actually, yeah, no, maybe he doesn't. If you know how to reset, like.
No, the seat position stays. So between quali and race it would. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
but
because your seat
actually,
position, even when you reopen the
no,
game, it goes back to what you had.
you're right. From if you put it in cockpit, it'll stay in cockpit for a race. If you leave quality like that, but if you go back to, if I go back to pits now, and then press drive again, I may have to press it again. Like normally it'd be on the bumper cam or whatever. That probably still be the case.
I sometimes have that where every race for the day starts on bumper cam and I have to push it 3 times. Or 1, 2.
Yeah,
But other
twice for
days
me.
it's fine. I think it's if I use the monitor view and watch someone else. It doesn't save it.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's that. I don't know. I certainly get it sometimes and don't other times.
Mm.
I hadn't noticed it to be like day per day even.
No, some days it could be 2 days in a row.
Yeah, but
But
even like that, it would happen for a whole individual day. If it's happening, it'll happen all that day, kind of thing.
yeah, yeah.
I hadn't noticed if that was the case. I had not that I
Oh,
noticed if it wasn't. I'm just like, it's not something I
yeah, I
picked up
think
on.
it's, for me it's all day if it happens.
Interesting.
I think.
I would have thought maybe, not that I've thought about it before, but I would have guessed if it had to that it would be something to do with lobby settings. But could be right. When I joined the Nordschleifer room, I hit monitor first, and I could only hear your gearbox. Oh, why did I break the 100 instead of 50? I could only hear your gearbox, no engine sound.
I am.
Oh, it's riots behind me. He's probably real loud. I'm driving like shit. He's been right behind me, probably going, oh, I better not pass him.
Let him go past and draft him for the next lap.
Let's concentrate a bit, see if we can actually
I was gutted when I went
not
out.
be
He
in
was
his
in
way.
front of me, but he was like about 2 seconds in front. I was like, fuck it, I can't get a draft.
Yeah, I think as a draft, probably slow him down more. Okay, yeah, there we go. There you go, right. I did that to let you pass.
Are you running the long gearing?
Yeah.
That's a good start to your lap.
Isn't it? Well, last lap was well nice. Believe it or not, that's still, well, okay, now it's equal now.
And the
It was still up.
BMW's still going to hold you up.
Do I even have a time? No, I do. That's okay. I'll take that.
The long gearing in ages. Oh shit. Did you just drive through that BMW?
Yeah, I didn't even see him. He must have
Oh, you
joined.
can't see him.
No, must have joined the room after I came out and track. This steering doesn't feel right.
Feels light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like noticing that something feels lighter. Something's changed.
I'm surprised you said that though. I was sure it would just be like I'm on the wrong profile, or maybe I'm on default where I should be on default plus.
I'm just gonna crank it up 5 more ticks on my gain in game.
Step 1, default plus. Yeah, okay. Oh, I hate alt tabbing out this stage. Wait till before the race. I don't know. Oh yeah, better wait.
Now you got me wondering if it felt light, because my steering did feel funny, but I didn't really notice it being that much lighter.
I'd be surprised if it's just like an update out of nowhere that's changed something for multiple people. I'm sure that guy said it certainly, but that might just be a coincidence.
I should have tried the long gearing again. I haven't done that in ages.
Go for it.
I do it per track. Just
No.
I feel a little slower with these new pedals, so I'm still getting used to them.
I did ask you to make sure you're slower when you got them.
Oh, I am. It's supposed to make me faster over time.
It is kind of weird, eh? You think, considering how old your ones were, that anything new, you might be better straight away. Pretty much.
Yeah, just used to it. You know, it's just about feel.
Yeah.
So
what you're most used to is the best until you get used to something that's better.
yeah, it'll take a little while.
The way I have mine set up, I think, is whether you have that little dead zone or not at the start, like a very progressive, not too long, and that doesn't bottom out is kind of what you want to aim for. Like these pedals, all the settings you can do with the different springs and rubbers, other than like bottoming out that spring at the start completely or not, you'll get the same kind of type of pedal movement, just stiffer and shorter travel depending on the rubbers, or longer and softer. But the sprints, which I had those gloves before, were the same kind of approach.
Toti-san says, always eat the same people at this time.
Yeah, hang on, I'll just concentrate myself for a sec. Yeah, definitely turn those pressures down.
You should concentrate on it for 50 seconds.
No, I can only concentrate for
40.
another 30. I hate that you have to click on the arrow exactly for the
Yeah, could be bigger.
the pressure.
Pressure. High pressure.
Yeah.
Emi Valls. ¿Quién es ese?
Okay, we're good.
Es Ice. Tú acto Ice. ¿Quién es? No me acuerdo quién es.
Oh, Oh god, I nearly exited.
What the inside line?
Oh shit here. My god,
Yep.
I nearly caught me out there. I had to double tap and double tap again. Oh what?
What the fuck, Duffy?
Did you just
I
go
should have
double
missed
tap?
me going. I should have gone. Fuck.
No. No me digas.
The sound beeps. The last one went just as the light came on, and I just reacted because it was like a countdown with the beeps. And then the light flashed. I was like, go. What speed's the pit
Hopefully
lane?
off the start.
The stupid thing is that I didn't actually. I could have been 5 seconds down the road. Like if you jump, go. Don't do what I didn't. Sit there, not move it. You still got penalty.
I'm behind you, guy.
Hope you don't mind me not hitting yet.
Damn it.
You get past it, then you'll have to. I'll give you this.
Okay, it's okay now if you fight right and get past him.
Yeah. I was hoping to be closer and keep him occupied, but he's closer to you. Fuck, I better pit. Don't want to get in the middle of you two. Oh, well, that's all that.
You didn't hit him?
Nope. He just went wide and touched the grass and snapped back across. Like I nearly did there. No, that's perfect. That's safe.
Come on, guy, come on.
I hope it didn't matter better if I did. But it didn't even look like. Yeah, he didn't spin from a contact, he like lost the rear and snapped back across.
You're only 1.3 seconds behind me.
Yeah,
How's that work? Oh, you haven't done your drive-through.
yeah.
Hey, you have.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I thought you went to.
No. I was gonna go in onto the right spot.
Come on, guy. Let's
I'll
go.
have to finish this lap.
right, sleep.
I am for outside, you inside, okay? Be careful. Hijo de su madre. Muchas.
Whoa.
Were you gonna overtake me? Don't you have to do your drive through within 3 laps?
No power, no power, no power. Come on, Duffy. Block it, Duffy, block it.
Oh, damn it. Fuck. Fuck's sake.
Wow.
I was over 3/10 up going into the last corner and I went cautious and still fucked it up. Had a piss bad exit, so I was like down to 1 and a bit tenths, so I cut the finish, the pit entry a little bit, So it didn't count my lap, so I didn't get fastest lap, because obviously
Good
you were
race,
not going
guy.
to get fastest lap on the last lap, because you'd just done a drive-through. I fucked it.
I already have the fastest lap.
Yeah, but look, I was easily going to beat it, but I fucked it
There are
up.
only a few cars behind.
And I know you couldn't beat it because you did a drive-through, so, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
That one was the one that I hit the grass on coming out of that last corner.
I got
up late.
rear.
Yeah.
I got
You did
rear
good
ended
not
by
to lose much.
foam WI or whatever. He hit me.
That sets it for the pit, Duffy. That was insane.
That was
I
good.
thought it was Guy for a second that was coming out, just like the confusion. I was like, oh, that guy was just behind me, and I was like, oh no, that's the guy in front of me. Damn it.
I was wondering, man. I saw you going through the pit. I'm like, man, he's gonna fly through the fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I still don't see him. Oh shit! Oh, this is gonna be close. And then I was just concentrating the whole way at the pit lane, not looking at like the map around. So when I came out, I was like, oh, he's behind me. Oh shit. Oh, I think I lost about 4/10 on that hitting the grass.
You actually did good not to lose more, because in the straight you weren't, like, falling way back.
Yeah, I had a real nice run through it. I could have had good exit speed if I hadn't touched the grass. And I don't think I got on the power as hard as, because I was quite close to you, I think, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was lucky I didn't netcode you, like as the distance closed between us. Like we braked around the same place, or I braked like a little earlier than I normally would, but like our cars slowed down kind of at the same time. But I think you need to get off the brakes quicker in that corner. I find myself, I forgot for a while, and I was like hitting the brakes and kind of holding them, and then I was too late coming off them. Whatever amount you hit them, don't hold them at all, just hit them and then start releasing straight away. Because you're basically turning like straight away.
I think we talked
So,
about
I
that the
think
other
you're-
day.
Possibly, yeah. I remember talking about it sometime recently. You're mid corner, like I was kind of waiting to come off the brakes, and then that gap started to close, and then luckily you kind of just went as it's like any later I would have hit you. Or netcoded you. I'm surprised I didn't netcode you.
I got a
Those-
little surprised because I was out wide, and I presumed because you're a drive-through you wouldn't bother trying to waste time overtaking. And then I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to overtake. It's just that you're a slower kind of apex speed, and the gap's just suddenly closed, and I didn't even have time to think about overtaking by the time before I was on the grass.
Sorry, go.
It's distracting me, the adjusters that are under my pedals. They're like, they're protruding and they're like in my way, so I don't know if I'm centered on the pedal right. It's weird. It's distraction. I did okay last race.
Your pedal's a bit higher. I'd imagine your heel is kind of,
It's digging in.
I was just going to say, in its resting position, it's still pushing into the bottom of the pedal.
Yeah, it's resting into it. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so
Did you invert
need,
them yet or not yet?
Huh?
Are they inverted yet or not yet?
No, not yet.
you need like a pedal decky thing like I have with a like lip on the end of it that you can sit your heel against.
Yeah.
Oh, did they not come with that?
No, I'm buying I'm getting for Christmas. My wife's got me the pedal plate from Sim Magic, the little red one with the U shape in it. I'm gonna use that.
And
Do you
that
need
has a
that
heel
when they're
plate.
inverted?
What?
Do you need that when they're inverted?
Maybe. I don't know. I might use
Not
it.
as much.
I
You
might be able
find
to
if you
rest my
Sorry, go
foot
on.
against it and then be able to twist or push my ankle instead of sliding my foot, right? So then it would keep my lower foot stationary and not slide it at all. But, again, I removed those other pedals and I don't even know what I was doing I think I was just keeping it flat in one spot. I don't think I was slipping it.
You were just using that metal, the floor of the rig, basically, as what your feet were on, and you had no like lip to push against.
Yeah, it's really grippy. It's like
Yeah.
diamond
Ah.
plate, but it's a little bit different.
That's diamond plate.
So
Yeah.
So you're going to use the sim magic thing on the floor of your rig to hold your foot in a certain spot.
Yeah. But if I have to
Yeah.
adjust it with a tall person or something, then they won't even be able to use it. But
Fuck them.
I might
They
not use it at all. I asked for it for Christmas because I planned on using the pedals the way they are, but I think I need to invert them.
Oh well. Tall person.
Lower,
not yours.
lower them or invert them. You just need to get that pedal height, like pedal face height, similar to what you used to have, and use.
I marked
Like-
it when I measured it, and I took it apart just in case. So there's markings on the sides, so I'm able to get it really close.
Yeah, if you can get your heel position as close, like my heel tray bit is on top of the main kind of fucking big square sheets of steel that my pedals are mounted to. So it's like 5 or 10 mil up off the sheets. They're raised that much. But you should do something similar. If either go with the same, if you want to add the lip, just keep it as close or as low as possible, as close to your old like heel height.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I might tape it down a couple times or do something where I don't bolt it until I feel good with it, and then I'll bolt it.
I presume you never had like leg pains or injuries from the way it used to be, which is why I think that's a good height for comfort.
Yeah, as I put my legs down to rest them, it's like, oh, that feels good. Otherwise, it's the back of my knee, that muscle and my thigh is like stretching right now.
Yeah.
Which doesn't
Yeah, that's
hurt per se, but it's definitely feeling stretched.
yeah, that would not be good to run like that long term. I'd say you'd get some strain injury. With inverted pedals, the heel plate isn't as important because I think you kind of just
I would
push
agree.
the pedal with a floating kind of.
I might just install it for looks on the top part of it, so it just has like a red band, and then not even use it. I asked for it already, so I'm sure it's in the mail.
It wouldn't be in the way either, though. I think it would just give you somewhere to fix your heel for throttle more so than you'd still like when I push the brake, I lift my heel up off it. I'm not actually using it other than as a resting point for my heel, but for my throttle. Sometimes I'm not exactly in on it, but I do drive better when I actually have it, my heel against it. But yeah, for the brake, you just kind of lift your foot anyway because you're pushing with your leg more than just the ankle.
Where are we? We're in America. Did you think I was leaving, guy?
Nah, just did it as an early favor.
I do have to go do the Barbie soon.
Next race soon or no?
I
Gonna do-
can do this race, then I'll have to go do the Barbie.
Gonna do Laguna next.
Awesome. I love me a bit looking.
And that one's for Duffy, because I know he's really fucking fast there.
Thank you.
Bring away your points tonight. Well, actually, did you beat Duffy in the last race still?
Yeah, but he had a drive through, so he was still
Yeah.
fucking close after that.
But you beat him, that's all that matters. Do you run? I don't even run the long gearing here anymore.
I'm gonna tell my wife when I go in that I beat Duffy tonight.
She'll be like, oh, does that mean I get some?
Try not to laugh when I was taking it well.
Why I invited him to Discord.
Guy was keen.
Nah, we didn't beat you till we got you on here talking all the time.
Figured there might be one other chance. Distract him with talking.
Yep.
I never guessed it would be so effective.
No.
You're like, yeah, you are really bad at drives when you're talking.
Plus we stole all your setups, secrets off you too.
Yeah. I think maybe that's easy. I'm actually slowing you guys around this quicker. Something on myself. This isn't the right setup. Let's try.
Be careful for the guys on the front, David.
Wow.
What?
Oh, I vetoed in an Audi. He was useless. I ended up getting past him and then he dive bombed me in the next corner.
Told you.
Man. Fucking.
Be out there or something.
You gain on them like massively every corner. And then they fight to get past and dive on you. It's like, what?
Blocking the inside line and all sorts of shit. Like it was a race.
Why bother?
And he'd already had a massive wiggle, so his lap time was fucked.
Yeah. Damn, what's this thing? There's one in front of me. Yeah. yeah, he's really bad as well. Oh, damn it, he went off. The fly went off.
Hey, that Vito guy.
Yeah, turn 2. He has no idea where the brake is. He just went off, but I just lost the rear mid corner. Annoying me. There he goes, straight on with turn 3.
You slip away.
Oh no, I haven't been putting me on an A lap now. He's on the A lap. Oh, what an idiot.
Oh, fuck.
Sácate a la verga. Mamada.
I was about to say, oh, pussy, you lifted, but you didn't.
I did.
Did you?
But it didn't lift
so-
well. Only a
Didn't sound
tiny
like
bit.
you
Like,
lifted at all.
Yeah.
not like a full lift, just a little trim throttle. I did it for too long, I think. I wasn't back to the power at the right time. Would have been close, but that's a good lap.
I was up 2/10, but I blew it.
Steve, one more go.
Which is code for I probably wouldn't have done it.
Damn it! I was just saying this the other night about releasing the brake. I'm not doing it well.
I had a lot of problems at Interlagos. Then 1, 2, 3, that straight, and then the left-hander. I was having problems. Actually, I always kind of do. Well, not always, but problems coming off there. I get at wanting to snap oversteer.
You said coming off there, is it more of a throttle or throttle
Nah.
situation? Braking?
No, because I'm not on the throttle. Because I like to touch the throttle before the apex there at all.
You should get back on the throttle as soon as you can. Just a neutral amount of throttle. Anyway. But yeah, if I get that right, kind of get the brake release right, hooking in nice, I'd be on the throttle as soon as I come off the brake. But not, I wouldn't be neutral, but I wouldn't be like super aggressive either. But I would be kind of accelerating a bit straight away. Up to full throttle pretty quick. But if I lose it, it's on the brakes. It's from not coming off the brakes early enough. It's the right time.
Damn.
PB.
Oh, barely.
Did do a PB.
No, I have a 202.
Ah, nice. Damn it.
2024.
What track were we talking about? Where you said your time, that says that your fastest time was like pretty bad the other night.
Oh, a Monza, because there was a
Ah,
no track limit race and I went right through the chicane and it counted. So then it's like 5 seconds faster.
No, it was
That's
somewhere
right.
else.
no,
Oh,
that
was
was
it not?
different. Yeah,
You said it was good. You said it was bad.
yeah. You had one that's bad. That says your fastest time. I don't believe that you've not gone fast.
Somewhere that was like a 20. I was like, you were like, I've done a 21. I was like, I'm sure you've done a 20 because I can do a 19 or something like that.
Not sure.
which is the correct times for Laguna Seca, but I don't think it was Laguna Seca.
Nah, it wasn't Laguna. Talk about that.
Where else is a 20?
Think where it was. Oh, guy, you got the second. Nice.
Barely. Barely. Duffy can do 201s with his eyes shut, so
Oh, my eyes shut, but sometimes, haven't done the last couple of times I was here.
I've been struggling to do like low 202s lately. Here.
Is 23 litres of fuel enough?
Yeah, 4.6s are 24. You don't use 4 liters quite, but it's close.
I got 29.
I got 27.
Oh, so is
It's
23
just under.
enough? Is 23 enough?
Oh, fuck,
Mm.
Oh, shit's gonna reset if I go in. I better go in. It
Uh,
says 7 laps?
6.
Nah,
Might change. Might change.
6 laps.
Top of 7 is what I do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
ever did change, and it says 4 laps for 20. It said it would run 6 laps. Went to the 24 litres. What do I need to change? Shit, tire pressures, okay. Ah, fucking stupid fuckers.
24, 23, 20.
Yeah, we're good. I'm on the loadout.
Coming.
Fuck, you'll take ages.
I'm out. It does haven't exactly timed it lately, but it was 13 seconds. So it's only getting bigger.
It's 12.
There's one behind, right? Nice train.
Yeah. Crazy train.
Ah,
That was hectic.
yeah, you're a brave man. I was gonna stay in it around the outside, and I was like, no, this is too deep. I have to pull out.
I was just like, I can hold it longer. I'm gonna hold it. David got track limit.
Nah, I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, I had a wheel still on that rumbly stuff. I know it looked bad. I thought I might.
Don't worry, don't be aggressive to the FAA after.
I can get the FIA to look into it.
Yeah, money's on the case. Look at
We
that.
got Grandpa behind us.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nothing. This rejoin is dangerous.
There was loads of room.
Yeah.
I stayed on the very left.
I had to dive in for that one. I was like, oh, I'm not getting hit. Ooh, that was wide.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
That's
nearly
normal
lost
for
it.
you?
No, fuck no. I nearly fucked that up.
I would have lost it. Way too many marbles out there.
Now that's a track limit.
Look the same, or better.
But you didn't get a track limit either.
Nope.
I mean, I'm looking at my rear view mirror, but it looked like you were way off.
Better to be safe.
Nice bomber back.
Oh yeah.
No, oh, no, it can't be. No, 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 no. Come on, Duffy.
Oh shit, was I muted the whole time there? I think it was. Sorry, Andre.
Man, it's very close. When I saw it on the front of me.
I spun, a guy bumped me and corrected me,
Yeah.
and maybe I had the wheel turned or something. Like as soon as I was straight, you ran into the back of me, so I can imagine I just came out of nowhere in front of you.
Okay, the grandpa and the other guy is starting battle. Maybe lost time.
fuck. Fucking spun it.
Jesus. Where, guy? Where?
You should have spun that back around quick in time.
It's alright. I was trying something new like an idiot. Could have kept doing what I'm doing, stay consistent.
Yeah.
Tried to stay in a higher gear through that corner. It was working until it didn't.
Yeah.
Guy, you
I
block
had
it.
too much
guys.
extra power.
Block it, two guys, like a lion, please. I'm behind us.
In a higher gear, if the wheels do spin, they
Third,
spin up
yeah.
a lot quicker. They'll spin up a lot quicker than when they'll spin in
No,
third.
no te puedo
When they
creer. No te
get up.
puedo
Spin further in
creer.
third. That was a cracking first 3 laps. And sorry.
What happened?
Oh shit!
I'm stunned.
I thought it was
Oh
finished.
shit. Oh no.
Ah! Why was that fucking? I didn't even look at you.
Feels like-
As across the line.
It
Shit!
feels like it's been ages.
Fuck! Oh no.
La madre.
That means I don't have to worry about you getting fastest laps so I can slow down.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely on this lap. Fucking hell.
Talk about trying different things. I almost tried going through the king flat the last lap, and I was like, no, don't do that, you idiot.
Ah, shit.
Now he's fighting Grandpa.
Not even close enough to fight him.
Otra, no, chingas a tu madre.
I got pretty close on the back run, but I don't. I'm actually in the run. It won't be enough though. No.
Side by side.
See, you did the right guy, you did a faster lap than Duffy.
Man,
I had a
I
like
fucked
a
up. The guy
202.
gave me seconds. And then I threw it away.
Potential was 202.4. I had a 206, 202.6 going, but I had a little slip up.
Right. It says my potential's a 201.2. I'll never do that.
Nah.
That's
That ain't
very
happening.
possible.
Hey?
That's cracking. Mine was 2015. That means that's your
Yeah,
best 3 sectors. You actually did those sectors. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I'll never do it in a lap. My best lap's a 201.8.
can't you do it in a lap?
Because I always push harder and harder watching my delta thing, and that's when you end up going slower and slower.
Yeah. Yeah, good potential. Which rejoin?
Almost need to turn that delta thing off to lap, I reckon.
Oh, I forgot to save it. That first 3 laps is cracking. I think you can set it off. I mean, you don't have much time, maybe you can do it at the end of the race. I think if you set things off for race, they'll be off for race, but can be on for quali. You can change it to a different session.
Do you want me to turn the barbie on there? Yeah. Do everything right here.
Didn't even know who it was who was giving it to me.
It was what?
Duffy, that rejoin was not very safe. I'm guessing it was the one in front of Andre.
I heard Andre say it.
Yeah. After
No,
to
that
the
was actually
incident, I lost the focus.
that wasn't that one. That was a previous one. That was just I was a bit wide on the T1.
Is
Like I stayed
Grandpa
at the
still in the
very
lobby?
left of the track. I stayed at the very left of the track when I came back on.
Grandpa still in the lobby?
I don't know.
I was gonna say it. He probably would have said it. Your buddies.
The other one was right in front of Andre. There's nothing he could do about it, but wasn't really anything I could do about it either. I'd spun and then I thought the mic was muted. So I was like, oh, thanks, guy. Because he hit me and corrected me, but like, I just got corrected. And as soon as I was like straight, I was like right on the line. Andre just instantly hit the back of me. So I'm guessing I was spinning out that way. And then I whipped back in front of Andre.
We might have to change your name.
So what?
I spun. Said it a lot lately.
Yeah.
I think it's how you're saying it, because you're saying I spun like at the end of the sentence. You don't go like I spun out or I spun around, or it's just always I spun.
Is how I say it.
Yeah. That just made
Okay.
because there's someone called I spun, isn't there, in the game?
Yeah.
He does a lot of the sim racers arms stuff.
Spun. Is that where I've seen him? He's fast, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's somebody I've seen up there in some time trials.
Yeah, he's on the leaderboards too.
Yeah.
Changed off his name today.
Hey, guys, spun as well. I crumbled in front of the other guy's pressure. There were some
Sure.
nice battles.
Yeah, for sure. We were exchanging fenders the right way.
Yeah.
That dive I took on the inside after that long straight, I went off a hair on the left. If I didn't, I would have nailed that way stronger. I had the flow.
Yeah. Turn 3. Yeah, that's just where I got past you. And then it was like 3 quarters later I spun.
Yeah.
How many races do you reckon you do and nearly spin in a race? Both of you.
Nearly spin.
All of them?
Yeah, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, same. That's what I was wondering, because I nearly spin in every race, nearly.
Hang on, I'll take this bong while I think about that.
No, I was just wondering, because talking about spinning, and I was like, fuck, I nearly spin. Even if I'm winning and got a biggish lead, I quite often still nearly spin at least once in the race.
If I do a good race and every lap's a good clean lap, I don't know, less now than before I was on Discord. Yeah, I mean, you normally have one shitty lap or something in the race, but that doesn't necessarily mean it nearly spun.
I don't know, because like sometimes you can get quite sideways in a race. You could do it like 5 times, but when you're in that zone and it's going good, you don't really feel like you're going to spin, but other times you do.
That's kind of what I was thinking. There's to be quite a few times you get a bit of whatever oversteer, but it's like a corner where you're kind of used to it. You're kind of, expect that it happens every now and then when you're pushing, so you can kind of get ready for it and you can catch it. Yeah, I don't know. Too many anyway. I'd rather nearly spin than spin. Would you count an oversteer that you catch smoothly and nearly spin though?
Like, you have a feeling where you think, oh, fuck, I nearly lost that. When you have other feelings where you're like, oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that's fair. Just kind of, I was kind of thinking if you catch it without having to lift, like you just power through it or whatever, and you can stay on your line. Like it's not like a put you off the line to catch it. If you just catch it smooth and stay in your line and stay in the
It's
power.
a cool one.
Yeah, I wouldn't count it as an early spin. But if it's like if you lose it or swap the other way, try to catch it and then catch it, or if it throws you offline a lot, that's I suppose an early spin. In my
You
mind.
can normally tell by your pants, your butt, how hard you squeeze.
It's raining so hard here. One of our levees have failed and flooded houses in the lowlands. It's fucked up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's bad. Right in my area here. There's like, God, it's got to be like 20, maybe it's like 15 square miles that's underwater.
Fair.
Yeah, it's fucking, it's like 3 feet deep. The levee has fucking gave up. And it's pouring right now, and it's going to do it again, even worse.
Sorry to hear that.
It's not going to affect you, but
Say again?
it's not going to affect you.
No, we're up high. We're closer to the mountain.
Good to work.
Yep, works good too.
Okay. Road to work. Some racist arms tomorrow.
Potentially, who knows? It's fucking bad. Just thinking about all the pets and people and their. We have a lot of like farmland with chickens and everything down there. It's not good.
Our last chicken died the other day. We got you know, like the diamond shaped wire fencing.
Yeah.
So some parts we got some chicken wire, some parts that. I found it the other day with its fucking head inside the wire.
Oh shit.
That's too bad. We have 9. Well, we had 9. We only lost 1 so far. She just had something weird with her crop where it wasn't digesting right, so the whole thing filled up and got firm and wouldn't pass, and yeah, it wasn't good.
Apparently the other chickens we got die quite often. We need to get this other time.
The wife fucking named them all.
Ours had names. one was called Davina the Bastard. Take the ram tomorrow, guy, in case there's flooding.
My mom borrowed it. She's I'm working on her truck, so she dropped off her truck and took mine yesterday, literally. And I was like, I gotta drive this piece of shit, and there's a reason why I gotta work on it. Might have an intake crack or something. It's running like shit. We'll figure it out.
You do something to it a little while ago as well. Fix your car.
Oh, her car, yeah, her rear end, because the drivability of the car was so bad that it was shifting super late and real hard, and it broke the rear end shim in the rear end, and then it blew the bearing up. So then I had to fix all that, put a new shim in and bearings, and yeah. And now it's like clicking again, she said. So I'm like, well, most likely I have to fix the engine, and I got to redo the rear end again. So we'll see. I'm gonna do spark plugs, new O2s, and upper and lower, and air MAF sensor, and then put it on the HP tuners and observe what it's doing. See if it's not.
Definitely mention it.
Give it a tune. Practice on his.
No tuning, just checking it out. Just
Yeah.
looking at what's going on. I could technically just take the same tune that's in my Bel Air and put it on that, and probably give it
Now
about
what?
50 more horse. It's funny how we had a full lobby of 25, and then the attrition, the people that fell off at that last race. We have 5 now, lost 20.
Wow.
Was there 20 at the start of that last race?
25.
Really?
Really?
Yep.
Shit.
How many finished it, do you know?
I don't remember. I think it was 14 or something like that. Let's see.
Oh, I think I saw 10.
Oh, okay.
So I think when I rejoined after, or when I realized the race wasn't finished yet, I think I looked up and I was in 5th of 10 or 6th of 10. I think that's what I saw.
Got it.
15 people left during the race, so that's oh.
Oh, correct. Ah. Anyway, guys, I better go. It's nearly ready.
Alright, David.
See you, guy.
Yeah, buddy.
See ya, buddy.
Yeah.
See you, Andre.
See ya, David.
Fuck. Far too hot.
It's pretty hot.
Yep.
Didn't look at that or realize it.
That's good.
Yeah. Until it gave up. It was starting to get a little slick. Start acting a little weird.
Yeah. I kept pushing though. I could have chilled a little. I think I had three. I think it was on started fourth lap. Most business. Fourth lap. Third. Oh, fuck. Mount P.
My last one.
Okay. Good luck. Doing your setup in the previous session, not having to go into setup now is a lot quicker. I just hope it gives me the setup. I hope it does.
Got a car glitching next to me. Hopefully that doesn't. Oh, I see it's.
I got my fucking VR going all fucking shit. It's the game apparently, but it's from the CPU. Maybe about 72 milliseconds for the game. 14 FPS. It'll fix as soon as we go to track.
I would assume, yeah.
I'm just not normally sitting with my headset on. But it fucking go mad for this long.
I was hit.
It was like Grandpa. No, it was the guy in second place, Matt, who as it drives through for jump start, so shouldn't have been that far. That sucks. He spun off.
Good.
Yeah, he's behind him now. And then he quit, which always makes it better.
The fast grappa with this rejoin. Jeez.
Uh-oh. Almost lost it. No thanks.
I was hoping you'd do that.
I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. I mean, I'll do it once in a while. It depends on the stakes. I'm like, you caught me too quickly to even try. Yeah, I need you to frazzle that guy. He needs to make a mistake. There you go. Fuck. He broke way too late.
What the fuck?
do?
Grandpa 2 times, lost the car 2 times, but rejoined to the track. What the fuck? What do you think it is? It's braking. Stop my car and left pass. Nah, come on. I'm pushing.
Race
two times.
guy.
Yeah, he broke early here. Like he broke like right there. I break here on the one.
You
I
break
don't know
one.
what to say.
Yep.
Now, Grandpa.
I actually don't know exactly where I break for that one. It's one I actually should nail down exactly what point is the good point, because it's actually when I spun there on that too, I just touched the sand. I go real wide there and get a wide line through into that corner. But I just touched the sand and I lost it. But I do sometimes lose it on the brakes there as well. So now that I noticed I don't have an actual brake marker, I should get one. So that's obviously why I'm less consistent on it.
That one.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting is typing. Grandpa. It's not typing. It's we have the same mistake.
Same as me.
I might give it a try here. I haven't driven it.
If you want.
I haven't driven it for quite a while. Your setups don't suit me, I don't think. Just it's like quite different.
This isn't as different. It's not as extreme. If you want to think of my Porsche one as extreme.
I do.
David and Sharp have both driven this and liked it. I think I'd sent it to you and Sharp. I sent it to you, and he just started using it everywhere.
Okay.
It-
He don't say nothing. Okay, guys, I gotta go.
Okay,
Yeah,
Henry,
Andre, we'll see.
see ya.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Only guy.
I mean, good to see you guys.
Uh,
Good to
yeah,
no
see
one
you.
wants
joking.
No one wants to race us.
No shit.